Hello everybody. Just gonna wait until some people are joining us. I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm Jolanda. I'm Jolanda van Zanten. I'm a Relaxed Kids coach and trainer in Holland. And since we decided to do these interviews on Facebook, Facebook decided to stop the dual screen. So it is not possible to have two people in the screen. So it's just me. And normally Marnetta would ask me the questions in the comments, but since a few days it is not even possible to see the comments. So if you comment below, I won't be able to see it at the moment, but I will get back to you after the video. I will read your comments, and if you have questions, I will answer them after the video. So because it is not possible to ask the questions in the comments, Marnetta sent me her questions and I have them here and I will answer them and as good as I can. So the first question is, can you talk about your work before being a Relaxed Kids coach and trainer? Well, a long time ago, I worked in a primary school and I did administration there. And besides doing administration, I also helped out in the classrooms, assisting the teachers. And before that, I worked in a daycare center for young children. So I already knew I really enjoyed working with children. And when I became a mom, I started my own practice for food reflex, Reiki, massage, relaxation, and some other holistic treatments. How did you find out about Relaxed Kids and what made you decide to take the training? When my son, my oldest, was 4 years old and he went to primary school, I saw him struggling. He was a sensitive boy. And he got so much impressions coming at him during the day in school. And I saw him changing. He was always a really happy boy. But all of a sudden, after a few months of primary school, he started to change and he became this really unhappy boy, and that really broke my heart, and I wanted to do something for him. And I was looking on the internet and looking for relaxation for children, but I couldn't find anything. It was 2005 and there was just nothing available in relaxation for children. The only thing I could find were two books from Marnetta, Aladdin's Magic Carpet and The Wishing Star. So I bought them, took them home with me, and it was really love at first sight. I loved them and I started using them with Owen, my son, and I saw a change in him. And he slept better. He started laughing again. So I saw a real change in him. In the books, I also saw a website. So I went online, go to the website, and I saw there was a Relaxed Kids training, but it was only available in the UK, of course. And at that time, for me, it wasn't possible to travel to the UK and do the training. So it was this big dream of me to do the Relaxed Kids training in the future. And at the same time, I saw more and more children coming to my practice because they had the same problem as Owen. And that was some kind of a warning sign for me. Something is going on, and children need help. And I started working with children more and more, using the books, using relaxation techniques, did a children's yoga training, and I really liked that. But Relax Kids was my first love, and I kept dreaming about it, and I kept looking at the website, and finally, after several years of dreaming, I was able to take the training in the UK, and it was 2011. So that was 6 years of dreaming for me, and I was really scared that I made it so big, and I was really scared that maybe I didn't even like it because it became so big. But it was everything I hoped for, and even more. So went back home and started doing Relax Kids classes, and well, actually never looked back. What do you feel makes Relax Kids different from other programs? And what do you feel children need most at this time? Well, first of all, Relax Kids was the first company teaching relaxation classes for children, way before mindfulness became big and well known. Relax Kids was already going on this path. So Relax Kids, we have so much experience with Relax Kids, and Relax Kids is also award-winning, recommended by psychologists and other people who work in mental health. And what I really like about Relax Kids is the structure of the Relax Kids system. You have these 7 steps, but within these 7 steps, there are so many possibilities. You can really make it your own. And every coach is different. And even though we are all following the same 7 steps, no coach is the same. We all have our own twist we give it. And we all have our own qualities, and I really like that about Relax Kids. It is possible to really make it your own. And what I also really like is the resources. They are amazing. I never did a training where I got so many resources during the training, but also after the training. Because it's not like you did the training, you paid the training fee, and okay, bye, just go with it. No, there is always ongoing support. Every week there are new resources. So we have this amazing team in the office that are really listening to the coaches and what they need, what they want, and try to come up with documents and resources that they need in doing their sessions. And so yeah, the support of Relax Kids is really amazing. And what do I think children need the most? I think a safe place where they can just be. There is so much pressure on them these days, and so many demands, and in a Relax Kids class they can just be. We teach them life skills in a fun and playful way. It's not like they have the feeling that they are learning like they do in school. They have to sit down and be quiet and listening. We do it really in a playful way, and they can use these life skills through their whole life. So that is really amazing. Can you talk about the amazing work with emotional well-being you have been doing throughout your country? I myself have seen great results with children who had anxiety issues, low self-esteem, insecurity, and it is wonderful to see children grow while they are doing the Relax Kids sessions. Every week you see progress, and not just me, but also the parents see progress, teachers see progress. And I hear this as well from other coaches in Holland. So it's not just my word saying it. I hear it as well from other coaches in Holland and in Belgium. And several coaches are working in schools and they see great results. We have a few coaches who work with children that lost a parent and they are grieving. And losing a parent is having such an impact on children, and Relax Kids helps them dealing with this loss, and that is so wonderful that we can help children with these tools. I have also been doing Relax Kids workshops on well-being camps for children, and these camps are being supervised by psychologists and psychotherapists, and they also really love Relax Kids. The kids respond very well, and the camps are asking me back to future camps because these seven steps, they just work. Also, I know that several children's hospitals here in Holland work with Relax Kids materials. When children are sick or need an operation, it is not just their physical health that needs attention. It's not just their body that is aching. Children are really scared when they are in the hospital. They have no idea what is going on or what is going to happen. And also lots of children try to stay strong because they see the fear with their parents, and they try to be strong for their parents, and that is having such a huge impact on their mental and their emotional well-being. So I know a few hospitals are working with the Relax Kids materials, and they work with books, with the CDs, but also with the downloads that are available on the website, like the Calm Pack, for example. I know, I think 5 hospitals that I know of are working with the Calm Pack, so that is really amazing. Do you teach adults? Yes, I have been teaching adults. Some parents love doing the Relax Kids sessions together with their child. So they both follow the session. And those are really special sessions because you can see the bonding between the child and the parent. I also do just relax sessions with adults, and Just Relax is the 7 steps for adults, which is always great fun. We laugh a lot, but also there is so much relaxation at the end of a session. Of course, with Baby Mindful, I work with the parent and the baby. And I also did some Charge Up sessions with adults. Charge Up is the 7 steps for teenagers and young adults, but you can easily give those sessions to adults as well. What changes have you noticed in the children after teaching Relax Kids? Children are more happy, more resilient, feeling more confident and secure. They make friends. Some children have difficulties forming friendships, and when they come to Relax Kids, they feel so much more secure that they are able to make friends, to make new friends. They sleep better, have better results in schools, and I really have seen children become the best version of themselves. And that's beautiful. Why do you love being a Relax Kids coach and trainer? Gosh, where to begin? First of all, I really believe in Relax Kids. It was, like I said, it was love at first sight. And this is such a great concept. And I just can't think of anything I would want to change about the Relax Kids system. It's perfect the way it is. I love that I can teach children life skills in such a fun and playful way. And at the end of the class, of a Relax Kids session, when I see the children lie down, completely relaxed, it is such a great feeling. And as a trainer, I am just really grateful to be able to train other people and professionals to become Relax Kids coaches. That way we can reach so much more children in Holland and in Belgium. And we have so much fun on the training. And after the training, everybody goes home full of ideas, really inspired and excited. And I love hearing the stories after the training when they are doing the trial sessions and they discover that Relax Kids really works and the children love it. And it's such a joy to read the lesson plans they made and the evaluations of the trial sessions they did. What do I do to maintain a work-life balance? For me, it is important to switch myself off after I'm done working. Like when you go to bed, you switch off the light. The lights, I really have to switch myself off because I'm so passionate about this all, and I love helping new coaches and helping children. That I would be on 24 hours a day, and that's not good for my health. So I really have to switch myself off, do some relaxation for myself, have a walk in nature, spend time with my family, friends, or read a good book. That's also really relaxation for me. Have you received responses from parents and teachers? Yes, I had lots of responses from parents and teachers. Parents who are happy that their child feels better or sleeps better, and teachers telling me the kids have better concentration, really live up to their potential. And the best response from a teacher was actually my son's teacher in primary school. I was teaching Relax Kids in his school, and I was doing a series of 6 sessions. So I went there for 6 weeks every Tuesday, and this teacher really thought, yeah, well, Relax Kids, airy-fairy and a little bit woo-woo, and he didn't really believe in it. And after the first week, I was there. He gave this class a test right after I finished doing the Relax Kids session. And afterwards, he noticed that some children had much better results and a much better grade than normally. So he mentioned this to his colleagues, and they said, well, that's because of Relax Kids. And he was like, no, I don't think so. He wasn't convinced at all. But he was willing to try it out. And he didn't mention this to me, so I had no idea. I just did my sessions. And every time I did a Relax Kids session with his class, he gave them a test afterwards. And sometimes it was with math or history or biology or whatever. But he really wanted to test this. And every time these children had better results than usual. And after several weeks, he was convinced, and he even asked me for some advice and some tips on how he could integrate relaxation in his classroom. So that was a really win. yeah, that was really amazing. Why do you think relaxation in the classroom is so vital for pupil learning? Well, children are under so much pressure these days. And during a day, there is so much information coming to them, not just in the classroom, but also with technology, social media, because there are so many children active on social media these days. And I read in a study that these days people get more stimulus and impressions during one day than some people did during a lifetime 150 years ago. So when you think about that, that is just madness. And even for adults, this is crazy. But let alone for children. Our brain is not built for this. So we are in a constant stress response. And when you are in a stress response, the fight, flight, or freeze response is coming up. And we cannot reach the brain for learning new knowledge. We are not able to learn in school. So we need to calm our brain down in order to be able to really understand what the teacher is teaching us. And this is why relaxation is so important, because your child might have the potential of being the new Einstein, but if your child is constant in a stress response, there is no way that he or she can live up to that potential. So that's why relaxation is so important, I think. It really is a life skill that we need. And not just in the classroom, but really during their whole life. What do you enjoy most about working with relaxed kids? That everything is possible. We have the 7 steps, but I have all the freedom to put my own stamp on it. I can really make it Jolanda. And I love the support from Relax Kids, but also from all the other coaches, not just in the UK, but also here in Holland, in Belgium. It really feels like a purple family, and we help each other because we all have the same goal. We want to help children. And so that's what I really like about that. I really have the best job in the world. Tell us about your experiences as a Relaxed Kids trainer. I started training in Holland in 2014. And I was in the UK in May of that year and did my first training in July. So I had 2 months of translating the Relax Kids manual. So that was really hard work. And the first year we had small groups, and then the word spread. People were really excited about taking the training. And what people love about Relax Kids is that it is so practical. They can start right away. It's not like you have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, but you can start right away and make it your own. And I love spreading Relaxed Kids here in Holland and in Belgium. And every group I train has its own energy, so no training is the same. And I have met really amazing people, and I love seeing how people get inspired by Relaxed Kids and also through each other. And also real friendships have formed during trainings. That's so much fun to see. And when I see on Facebook that coaches are meeting up with each other, have even sleepovers or having lunch together, that is really amazing, because we, like I said, we all have the same goal, helping children, and it's wonderful when you see two people getting along really well and become great friends. Do you have any stories or anecdotes about your classes to tell us? What was really special a few years ago was there was this girl coming to my Relax Kids class, and she was really, really scared. And she brought along her mom and her stuffed animal, and she was just too afraid to do any of the exercises. She just watched it with her mom. She was sitting on her mom's lap with her stuffed animal and just watched the session. The next week she sat down on a yoga mat with her mom next to her in the chair and her stuffed animal, and she joined some of the exercises and did the massage with her mom. And every week I saw this mom moving a little further away from her, and she felt this girl felt really safe on her mat. And she had a stuffed animal with her, so that was really helping her. And every week you can see her opening up, and it was a real journey for her. But with patience and the help of a stuffed animal, she felt safe. And after a while, her mom went home during the sessions, and after a while she didn't need her stuffed animal anymore, and she was really blooming, standing up straight, and just looked around and looked at me and the other children, and before she didn't have the guts to do that. And all of a sudden she was telling stories about how a week was. She was helping other children, and then all of a sudden she came to me and she said, well, I did a show and tell in school, and I wasn't even scared. So and she told me she used the tools she was learning with Relax Kids. So that was really amazing and such a wonderful story. What would you tell someone who is thinking about doing the Relax Kids training? Just do it. Don't hesitate. Just do it. You won't regret it. And if I say so myself, it was the best decision I have ever made. Okay, tell us about the exciting new launch tomorrow. Yes, I am really excited about tomorrow, because tomorrow we are launching the Dutch online Relax Kids training. I have been working really hard on it during lockdown. Because of the lockdown, all the trainings were cancelled, and then I heard that Manetta was doing an online training for Relax Kids, and I was, ooh, that is really interesting. So when it was finished, I was able to have a look at it, and it was like, oh wow, amazing, really amazing, this online training. So I asked, can we do this in Holland as well? Can we make a Dutch online training? And Marnetta and Stuart right away said, yeah, we can do this. So I started working on this, and I had great help from the office, advice from Marnetta, technical support from Stuart, Amber, our amazing designer, helping us with the designs and the documents. Sarah from the office, who is a great support, and Danielle, who is the training coordinator, helping me out. So tomorrow is the big launch, and it is great that people can train from home in their own time, in their own pace, especially in these crazy times with Corona, but also have the possibility to train when they aren't able to come to the live trainings for whatever reason. And the content of the online training is the same as the normal training. So it doesn't matter if you do the live training or the online training, the content you get is the same. That is the case in Holland, but also with the English version of the online training, the original online training. And then the last question: can I sum up Relax Kids in 3 words? And what would they be? Magical, inclusive, because I get the question from people: is Relax Kids for children with mental health problems or anxiety or ADHD or autism? And yes, of course, we can help those children, and we have great results with those children, but just look around you. We live in a crazy time at the moment, and every child needs relaxation. So it is inclusive. It is for every child. Every child can use some relaxation. And the last word is amazing. I think Relax Kids is really amazing. And I'm really grateful to be able to spread Relax Kids in Holland and in Belgium. So thank you everyone for joining me. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great week. I will get to your comments and try to answer them as good as possible. So have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye.